Actually, I was in high school in the summer of my entering in my junior year, and my father passed away. I was the youngest of two older brothers, and they were off. One was in college, one was in the Air Force. So the house was empty. So I was left to be on my own, basically put myself, started to work right away, got through high school, worked on finding a college that I wanted to go to, toured all over New England by myself or with a girlfriend, found the college that I wanted to go to. And I mention this because I was rejected. And I mention it because when you're in high school and you lose a father or a mother, you're not going to test well on SATs and so forth. So because of the test scores, I was rejected. However, I was determined, a New Yorker, who said, no, this is the college I want to go to. I did graduate with honors with a MIS degree. So,
and MIS is?
Management Information Systems.
Gotcha.
So I share that because I want, young people to know, don't give up, especially if they're dealing with a death and grief. I basically, started to grieve more in college than I did in high school because I was, more
so focused and busy,
established, away from it, which allowed me to kind of step back and take a look at things. So I did cry a lot in college, but I did make it. And then I fell in love with my Long Island, New York husband, and because we're up in Massachusetts and we're hooked up because this neighbor of his wanted him to meet all her friends. And he said, no, I really miss the Long Island girls. So we met and we were engaged 5 months later.
Wow.
And one of the things I said to him was, don't die. And I think, you can understand that too, that when you lose your dad, the one man in your life, the next one in your life, you don't want them to die too. So we don't have control. We know that. I had a beautiful family life for 21 years, 2 beautiful children, Kristen and Ryan, who are now 26 and 25. Sadly, he had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he was told that this cancer was curable, no problem. However, it came back a year later, and he had a bone marrow transplant for the non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Went through the bone marrow transplant day in and day out for 8-9 months, and unfortunately, after getting back into the work, he actually went to work for a month and didn't sound right, and something was wrong, and about a month later he passed away. So it was about a 2.5-year journey and not fun.